Hi Capricorn, this is Eileen with your July 2021 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you have a lot of good money cards for July. I mean, really a lot of cards about success and doing well financially. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And the first card you have is the Page of Cups. Now, cups do relate to matters of the heart, feelings, love, romance, that kind of thing. And Page of Cups is saying that you might be receiving some kind of good news, that you might get an invitation to a wedding or a reception, or have good news about somebody being pregnant. I mean, it could even relate to you if you're in that place in your life where you could be getting pregnant or wanting to get pregnant or something, because the Page of Cups is about that kind of good news. But also, this could just represent a person. And a page is usually someone kind of young, maybe in their 20s, maybe 30-ish. So this could be someone around you in that age group in July. And if you yourself are in that age group and you're single and wanting to meet someone new, this could represent a new friend coming into your life. Whether or not it turns to romance, it could just be a nice friend. And I do feel this person, if they're approaching you, they might actually be interested in you. Like they'll find you very interesting and attractive and want to get to know you better. And it may be for some Capricorns a romantic thing that they're having toward you, or it might just be as a new friend in your life. They're just seeing you as this really together kind of person who communicates well and just seems to take charge and get things done, and they might kind of be drawn to that. I'm getting that for some Capricorns. And then for others, you might just be getting some good news about a birth announcement or an invitation, a wedding, a reception, something like that. And then you've got the King of Cups. You've got three kings: King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you have some really good cards here. So the King of Cups. Now, this is relating to love and romance. And what I'm getting now, the King of Cups, it's possible you might be embracing the traits and emotions of this king in the month of July. The King of Cups is someone who does well for himself. He lives a comfortable lifestyle, gets to enjoy certain luxuries, whether they're small or big luxuries. And he has a pretty good life that he leads. And the King of Cups, now what I'm getting from this king also is more on the romantic side, that this king might be attracted to you. If you're single, he might be watching you and observing you. This could be in a professional environment. It could be at work. It could be in some kind of business related scenario here. Or he could just be somewhere where you socialize with your friends also. So if you're out somewhere at a particular location socializing, he might happen to be out there socializing, or maybe he's a manager and owner of a business where you are. But he does well for himself. I feel like he'd probably be a nice looking person, and he's going to be noticing you and flirting with you, wanting to get your attention. He's in a very playful mood. So he wants to have someone he can just go out with and have good times with. He will be single. This is not a married person I'm talking about. I'm getting this could be someone either maybe in your workplace, maybe in business, because he just feels so successful to me. I just get all this success energy around him and prosperity. Or possibly someplace where you're out. But he seems to be aware that you're available, that you're single. And so he's kind of watching you and might be teasing you or starting to flirt with you or something. He could be someone that could be a lot of fun to go out with. He's not looking to settle down right now at the moment. He just wants to enjoy life. That's what he wants. He wants to enjoy his life right now. He might be seeing you, because I'm getting like I said, this is a general reading. I'm tuning in for some Capricorns. It's not everybody. Some other Capricorns, you might actually be embracing the traits and emotions and feelings. That could be you wanting to have some fun right now. After all, whatever work you've been doing, it's like you don't want to be a workaholic. Next card you have is Page of Wands. So here's another page, and the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They relate to the area of career, progress, action. This means you're getting some kind of good news, probably regarding something in business, in your career, financially. If you've been looking for a job or wanting to transfer or move up somehow, you might get the word that you have been selected for this work. It could be maybe something else financially, some other good news that's about money, your finances, your stability, your financial stability that's coming your way. That is, it makes you feel good. It's like, oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, that's good news. And that's what I'm getting here from this Page of Wands for most Capricorns that this applies to. And again, this could be a person around you, a young person, 20s, maybe 30-ish, who could be a fire sign or maybe have a lot of that in their charts, that could be approaching you and wanting to be friends or be around you and be admiring you in some way or attracted to you, that sort of thing. So, I mean, it could be just someone who's admiring you, you know. This might even relate to a relative you have that just admires you, admires who you are and what you've accomplished, or the way you work so hard and get things done, or the way you're so strong, you know, because Capricorns, they're known to be strong, resilient people. You know, the earth signs, they just keep working hard and they do well for themselves a lot of times. So this could be a young person who's around you in the way of a relative or a neighbor, friend, who just admires you a lot and wants to be friends with you or that type of thing. So, but otherwise it could be for some Capricorns getting some good news that's money related, business related, something about progress for you that makes you feel good. And then you've got the Tower. This is a major arcana card. Now the Tower is about something that was not built on solid ground that starts falling apart. Okay. This could be a relationship. It could be a job situation. It could be a living arrangement. And so this is, and I feel like for whoever has this Tower energy in July, because like I said, it's a general reading, so some cards may resonate and others may not. I feel like for whoever this does apply to, this is a situation that you already kind of knew you weren't on solid ground anyway. It's like you were trying to kind of convince yourself it was going to work. And I'm feeling for some Capricorns, this might be a relationship that you were hoping it would work out, but there's something kind of volatile there. The other person might have a bad temper, get explosive with you. It could be something like that. And they have other distractions and people in their life, and somehow you get pushed right out of the picture. I'm getting that for somebody. And then in some cases, it might be a work situation where you were at a job and maybe it was a temporary thing anyway. And almost like you wanted to stretch it out and make it last a little longer, and it just kind of fell apart. Whatever this is and however this might affect you, it could even be a living arrangement for some people. You didn't really expect it to be long term. You were hoping it would last longer. It feels like it was something like that. You were hoping, but you didn't truly believe it was going to be long-term or real solid. So it's almost like the universe said, okay, you kind of knew in your heart this wasn't going to work out. It's time for you to move on. You got to start new. You've got better things waiting for you. You don't need to be wasting your time with this situation trying to convince yourself that it can be put together. You know, you have other things that are much better for you waiting. And then the next card you have, and that shows itself here all along this lower row, you've got the King of Wands. And again, wands do relate to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be you embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Wands in the month of July. It could also be someone around you. Because I am getting a certain amount of romantic possibilities for certain Capricorns, okay? But the King of Wands is someone who's worked hard for everything he has. He's done well for himself. He gets to live a good life, so he gets to enjoy certain small or large luxuries, and he's accustomed to that. He's been living well for a good while, and it's not like new to him. He's just accustomed to having good quality around him in the way of his environment, his home, his lifestyle, whatever it is. He's accustomed to having a certain amount of money available to spend and not fret too much over all that. But he's worked very hard over the years, and there have been many times that he's been a real workaholic. He doesn't really want to be a workaholic, but he is that type of person that just works. So whatever he has, it's like he's earned it. And but he's very down to earth. He's not trapped by whatever niceties he has around himself. He's a very down-to-earth person who likes to have the good quality things, but he could live a simple life too out, I don't know, he could live a very simple, modest life and just still be a hardworking person, just down-to-earth, honest. That's what I'm getting from this King of Wands. So this could be you embodying these traits and emotions in the month of July, but it could also, I am getting some romance here. So for certain Capricorns, this King of Wands represents someone who could be around you in July, who he's had his heart broken. This king has had his heart broken to pieces. And he's currently, might be divorced, whatever it is, he's available. He's not in a committed relationship with anyone. He's dated. There might be somebody in the background that he dates here and there, but he's not in love. He's not in a committed anything. And he could be observing you in the month of July and curious. First of all, he's finding you physically attractive. So he's going to be getting curious and listening to you if you're talking and paying attention. And it's almost like he wants to get to know you. He would like to maybe start a relationship with you based on what he's observing. But he's afraid that somehow he might be rejected by you. And so he's just very cautious with his heart. And usually the fire signs are very outgoing and, they just are not shy about introducing themselves to people and getting acquainted. But when it comes to his heart, he's had his heart broken into pieces, and he still remembers that. He's not in love with somebody and wishing for that person to come back. He's just still feels really hurt by being treated like that person did not really love him and, just left him, And so he wants someone that's really right for him. So he could, if you're single and you notice this well-off kind of person who seems to be comfortable in their lives and they seem to be watching and paying attention, if you're open and receptive and you're attracted to this person, it's good to kind of show receptivity. You could be the one to say hello or something, because he is still a fire sign. So once he starts feeling on solid ground, then he will, be more of himself, be more assertive and all that sort of thing. But right now he would be at the very beginning stages, very cautious. Next card you have is King of Pentacles, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Pentacles, these are your cards. The Pentacles relate to the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So there's a lot of success energy around here for yourself, for people you might be around and exposed to in July. I mean, you even top it off with the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, really, there's something good going on for Capricorn in July. King of Pentacles has worked hard himself over time, and as a lot of the earth signs tend to do, they tend to just be, just keep making their progress, laying their foundation. So he's in a good place, and he's been in a good place for a while, but he's worked for everything he has. And so he gets to, he expects things to be good. He expects good quality. He doesn't even consider anything that's not good quality, whether it's his home, his car, his clothing, his friendships, his relationships. He only wants good quality. And he doesn't, I'm not saying he's got a big ego over this. It's just he's worked hard. he likes things that are good, well-made, good stuff, because that's his style. That's how he works. That's how he lives his life. So this could be you embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Pentacles in the month of July. I do get, again, this King of Pentacles is available. Maybe he's divorced, single, whatever it is. He is available. He has been in a long-term serious relationship in the past. So he might be divorced with kids or something. I don't know. But there's nothing, no one's hanging on him and pulling him back. I don't get that. He's free to interact and date and whatever. And he wants someone. He really wants a soulmate. He wants a true love relationship with someone for the rest of his life. That's what he's looking for right now. So if he does notice you, which he could if you're single and open, he would be very cautious also, but he's not suffering from his heart being broken to pieces like I'm getting from this King of Wands in the past. He's got a healthier way as far as that goes. He's more healed in that department, so he would be more comfortable to start getting acquainted easier. But he would be cautious as far as making commitments to someone. He would want to kind of interview the person and get to know them and make sure they're both on the same page. That's how he would do, because he wants only quality relationships in his life, which everybody should, really. That's to me, that's the way it should be. And so if he started detecting that someone he's getting to know is not going to be right for him, he just cuts the cord and moves on. But he's looking for love. He's looking for a true partner for life. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, she has worked hard. So, I mean, I love this. Right alongside of each other, Queen and King of Pentacles. To me, what this is telling me is that for some of you Capricorns, this is going to be you and your mate coming up. It might be right now or it will be in the future. You and your mate, both. Two, you might both be earth signs or have a lot of earth traits in your chart somewhere, and both be hardworking people who have achieved a certain amount of success and prosperity for yourself, but don't take it for granted. You still stay busy. You still feel very responsible for the work and for whatever you need to do. And so, and you don't have a big ego about it. It's just like, you've worked, you've accomplished this, acquired that, because you've earned it. And so this is the same as the Queen of Pentacles. She has worked hard. She gets to live a good life too, whether it's small luxuries, big luxuries, but she's always mindful of her responsibilities. And she's a very fair-minded person. I'm feeling in some cases, some of you might have this Queen of Pentacles. This could be you in a position of management or a business owner. And for others, this might be somebody you're dealing with in business. And I'm feeling like if you are, you can benefit from this Queen of Pentacles. She's not going to be unfair towards you at all. She's very receptive and open and honest. She appreciates others who have a good work ethic like herself. So if this is someone in your life in the business area, at your job, a manager, owner, you could definitely benefit and be elevated in your position. Or if it's somebody in some other respect of business to business or whatever, you could benefit with your dealings with this person. So, and then the last card, the 10 of Pentacles. This is all about enjoying your success, your prosperity, your abundance. And I'm feeling, for a number of Capricorns that you might just be feeling like, yeah, I've worked, I've saved money. Some of you may have received some kind of gift that of value, whether it's money or property or something. You may have gotten even an inheritance, some Capricorns, or that you've just been working and, maybe making some investments. You may have sold some property or done something with investments that's paid off, and you're just enjoying what you have, enjoying your own financial success or stability and all that. So, and, I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because what the feeling energy you put out, that's what you get back in return. You get like, the universe returns in like manner the same conditions that match your feeling energy. So some people might feel like, well, I don't have that kind of money. I'm not feeling good about my life right now. the more you put out that kind of energy that you are successful, you do have a lot, you have so much to be grateful for and so much prosperity in different areas of your life and abundance, the more the universe returns those things to you in different conditions that the universe provides when you really start feeling it. And this is something you have to remind yourself about every day, because you could get caught up in other stressful things that are going on and challenging whatevers or whatever it is. So you have to remind yourself every day to stay on that path and keep picturing your life the way you want it, and make it your intention to have the kind of life you want and have the prosperity you want. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I'm going to do now is pick one card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you have done so, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And check your rising and moon sign videos, too, in case something resonates with those, as those are coming available. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? What is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? Capricorn for July. Okay, let's see. This is good. Soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. I like that. That kind of ties in with this reading, too, with some of these kings looking for true love, not just a good time. Well, I got a good time from the King of Cups, but the other two kings, I feel like they would be more into something long-term. Okay, now I've got the Angel Answers Oracle deck by Radleigh Valentine. So be thinking about a question that you have on your mind, or some situation you would like some insight into or answer about. And I'll shuffle the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? What is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? Give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? Okay, let's see. It says not the right time. So I don't know what your question is about. Maybe if it had to do with, I don't know. Is it the right time to buy a house? Not the right time. Maybe that was, if some people had that question. I don't know. You decide. And then the last deck I'm going to pick a card from is Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Messages from Your Angels. So angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? What is your message for Capricorn for the month of July? Okay, let's see. I don't know. We have conflicting messages here from these cards. This is Angel Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So I think we might have different answers for different people, and we might have different answers for different situations also. Okay. All right. Now, okay, so that's it. So enjoy your July. Happy 4th if you celebrate the 4th. Check your rising moon sign videos, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, we'll talk again soon. Happy July.